So today I was told to talk about basically like what kind of friends you should have, I guess in a way. And so when I was thinking about, I was like, well, what kind of friends should you have? And I was thinking about a lot of my friends because I get told that I have a lot of great friends. They're kind of jerks sometimes, but they're like really good friends. And I one thing that I've noticed a lot is well, one thing I was told is like, how do you make friends that aren't fake in a way? And one thing that I've learned is that a lot of fake people are normally really angry people and they hate people for no reason. And so one thing I noticed is that like, think about it. If you hate a lot of people and you talk crap about them a lot, but you're still nice to them in their face and you're just like, oh no, I'm just being polite. No, dude, that's fake. Because one thing that I've never really had a problem with is disliking people, well, is hating people. There's some people that I may not like or I may not prefer, but there's nobody truly that I hate or dislike. And a lot of people that I notice that are, fake, they're like, oh, I hate this person, I don't like this person. They talk crap behind their back, and then they're nice to them to their face. And that's because, like, how can you keep track of that? How can you just talk crap about so many different people and just dislike so many people? You're nice to them to their face then, and there's nobody that I truly dislike, so there's no one for me to talk crap about, and there's no one for me to have to pretend to like them in their face, because there's nobody I really don't dislike. So if you notice someone, they're like, oh, I don't like this person, I don't like that person, or I don't like this, and you can tell they really don't like a lot of people for no reason, really, then, you know, and they're nice in their face, like think about it, they're probably doing that to you. If they're always saying I don't like people for no they don't like people and they can't give you a reason. Like there was this one girl that I knew, she didn't like me, didn't know why, no for no reason she didn't like me. And she's like, you're fake, and I was like, okay, how am I fake? And I whenever she calls me fake, I always ask her like, how am I fake? And she's never given me an answer. And that's one thing, people call other people fake and they can't give you a reason why you're fake. And that's one thing that I notice a lot, is that a lot of people will call you fake and they have no reason to call you fake and they can't give you a real explanation. And that's because, they're just hating to hate because, they don't like the way you look or don't like the way you dress, or there's just some small thing they don't like about you. Like they don't like the way you laugh because they think it's annoying, or they don't like the way you talk. And honestly, that's fake. Truly, I know tons of fake people. Like, I'll be nice to them. Like, I won't hang out with them. I won't talk. I won't like really talk to them. But they're like, "Hey, how are you?" I'll be like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" Those things. But I won't like go out of my way to make friends with them. I won't talk crap behind their back. If they ask me, "Do you like me?" I'll be like, "No, not really, because I don't like the way you talk about other people for no reason." I'll tell them straight up that, and then they'll get mad at me, and then they'll yell at me, calling me fake and all these things. I'm like, no, I'll be like, I'll say, hey, how are you? Or if they ask me, or like, see, how you're doing, if you talk to me, but I'm not going to come up to you and talk to you and try to be friends with you when I know this is how you treat other people. And that's one thing that a lot of people don't understand. If you meet someone who talks a lot of crap behind people's back for no reason, then most likely they're going to talk crap behind you. Because if they're going to talk crap and try to be friends with another person, think about it, they're probably doing the same thing for you to you. And that's another thing that I see a lot of kind of relationships, is that someone will date someone and then they'll cheat on with them with this one person, and then they'll get together, and that all I can think of is, well, why wouldn't they cheat on you? Well, it's different, because she liked the way I talk, she liked me, all this. No, it's just think about it. The way you talk to her, the way you treat her, there's another guy that's gonna do that to her, do the same crap you did, and then she's gonna go with them. If a girl cheats on their boyfriend, or a girl or a guy cheats on their lady with another girl, they're gonna do the same thing to that person, because I guarantee there's someone else out there who's going to say the same things you said, same things that they said, all those things, and it's just going to happen to you. And that's one reason why you can't really date people like that. If they're going to leave their girlfriend or boyfriend for you, they're going to do the same thing to you. And it's just one thing that a lot of people are like, you can't be friends with someone who talks crap behind other people's back and then there's nice to their face. You can't be friends with people like that, because they're probably doing it to you, or they're gonna do it to you. And that's one thing that I figured out the hard way, is if they're gonna talk crap behind people's back, they're gonna do it to you. And that's one thing that you really have to be alert and keep an eye opening. because I mean, I got a lot of friends. I mean, I have really good friends that I know are down for me. I mean, I got my friend Angel, Brendan, Peabody, Noah, and they really, there's nobody they, one thing I notice is that they don't really dislike anybody. Like, if they like Brendan straight up, one thing I love about Brendan is straight up, if he doesn't like you, he'll be like, I don't like you. He's like, I don't mean to be a, a jerk or a douche or anything. He's like, but I really don't want to hang out with you because I don't like the way you talk about other people or treat other people. Like, we were sitting at Culver's and there's this one girl that we know that just talks crap about everybody for no reason, and we've never understood why. And she was like trying to be nice to him. She's like, "Hey, do you want to hang out?" So he's like, "No." She's like, "Well, why not?" And he's like, "Cause you talk crap about everyone." He's like, "Why would I want to be friends with that?" Like, straight up, that's what he said. And I think we need a lot more people like that. Is that they'll be like, "No, I don't like the way you treat other people. I don't like the way you act in front of the way you treat people, because I know that's probably how you're gonna treat me behind my back." And there's no real thing like, oh, I'm special or I'm like this. No, they're gonna do the same thing to you whether you like it or not. If you see someone like that, they're gonna do the same thing to you. As horrible as it sounds and kind of sickening it is, I mean, that's what people do. And that's one thing you have to realize. As much as it sucks, as much as it hurts, you can't be friends with people like that. Even if you think you're really good friends, all these things, no, they don't do that, no, they don't do this. Well, I can pretty much promise you they talk crap behind your back. Because if they're doing this to everyone else, what makes you any different? You feel me? And I know that's like kind of hurting and it's like hard to kind of accept, but it's true. Because I don't want to be friends with, I'm not friends with people like that anymore. If you talk crap about other people for no reason, I know for a fact you're going to talk crap about me for no reason. Like, I get it if you don't like someone because they make fun of you or call you names or all of these things. Like, I get that could be a reason why you don't like someone, but to not like someone for no logical reason or real reason, you just call them fake because you want to call them fake, it doesn't work like that. But that's just one thing I really wanted to talk about with you guys and just tell you guys from my opinion, because I notice how everyone's posting about how, oh, I got my friends fake all this, and I've never had that issue really. I had like a couple people like that, but not really. I mean, it's to me it's easy to find fake people, and it's one thing that I think a lot of people need to understand is there are fake people out there. There are all people who will treat you like that, and just people need to keep a lookout for that, because that's one thing that really kills us all. But yeah, you need friends who bring you up, make you happy, be there for you. Like my friend, Brendan, Peabody, Angel, all those people. Like, they bring me up, they make me happy. They don't do that what other people do. And that's hard to find. I'm glad I have them, of all people. I mean, that you need to find people like that. Not people who will talk crap, people you'll gossip with. I mean, that's one thing that I notice more than anything, is that's what girls have an issue with, is they gossip about one another for no reason. And you have to realize they're probably doing that to you with other friends. And that's not a friend. A friend is not somebody who's going to talk crap behind your back. That's not a friend. I mean, if anyone talks crap about one of my homies, I'm like, no, I'll be like, don't talk crap. I'd be like, that's my homeboy. I was like, no, you don't talk about that. You don't talk about them like that. You don't know who they are. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know that if you just want to talk crap about them for no apparent reason, leave me out of it. No, I'm not going to be friends with you. And that's just one thing that people need to get. They just need to get through their head that you can't be friends with people like that. And just, yeah. But if you guys want me to talk about anything else, just comment, message me, whatever. I'd be more than happy to talk about it. And I'll see you guys next week. All right, bye.